Welcome to Sixes Overdrive, everybody. Well, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock sharp, is bike trip time. I can hardly wait. Taking the Tracer 900 GT. I'm just getting it ready now, getting all the luggage put on it, making sure I've got everything I need, all the bungee straps I need and everything. Then we're gonna head on down the highway into BC this year. Of course, we can't go to the States. Why? COVID-19. Nobody's gonna let us across that border, so we gotta keep it in our own backyard here. But we're going to show you some great routes. Not only are we going to show you some great routes, but we're going to show you some great bikes. First, we're going to see if the Triumph Street Triple is worth buying so that you can go long distances on a road trip on it. Then secondly, we're going to compare the Tracer 900 GT with the FJ09, so you get an idea of which one you want if you're trying to save money on the older model, or if you want to jump up into the new model, this is the video for you. Anyway guys, can't wait till 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're going to hit this road fresh, get a good night's sleep in, and we'll see you there. Roll the music. Alright guys, looks like we're ready to go. We're at the co-op. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a balmy 8 degrees Celsius. And we're going to head all the way down to Red Deer to meet up with the rest of our riding group. Alright guys, let's roll. Did we ever have a fun day of riding? Right now we're at the Saskatchewan Crossing River, at the Crossing River Resort, or Crossing Resort, something like that. But you know, we had a day full of straight riding until the last hour, and we actually got into some curves and some beautiful mountains. I want to take you outside. I want to show you what this looks like. Nice little room too, but take a look at the view that we got out here.
Yeah, I love them. They're so comfortable. They are.
Isn't that beautiful? Awesome out here. Good day for day one, 640k. Looks like the Triumph is rideable for 640k a day, and we still haven't compared the FJ and the Tracer 900 GT, but that'll be coming up in the next couple days, guys. 7 o'clock in the morning, we're up and at 'em. We're ready to go for another day. It is so beautiful. It's unbelievable in our country that we can drive literally 6 hours. And we go from the flat prairies to this. Oh, it's gonna be an awesome day. A little bit chilly mountain air. But you know what? Let's discuss something. I got Darren here with me, the owner of the Triumph Street Triple. And say hi, Darren.
Hello.
Anyway, Darren's gonna talk to us a little bit about how comfortable that thing is. He put 640k on it yesterday. On a bike with no windshields, nothing, hard seat. Everybody thinks these things can't work for touring, but we all had Tracers and V-Stroms and stuff, and Darren had his little Street Triple. How was it?
It was good. I enjoyed it. It's going to be even better once we get farther into the twisty roads, but it was good. I had not much pressure on my wrists. Without that wind protection, I think it helps kind of take a little weight off.
Yeah.
Seat was fine.
Yeah, once you get over 100 kilometers an hour,
yeah.
You can take your hands right off the bars or whatever, and it's almost the same feeling, right?
Same, yeah.
Yeah, let's get some breakfast.
I agree. Let's do that. Coffee.
Oh, yeah. day 3, looks like we're losing a rider today, but we knew that right from the start. Dan was always going to quit after a couple of days. He has to get back to work. Fortunately for us, we get to keep going. So last night we rolled into Kamloops, and the plan is today to roll into Whistler and keep going through right to Vancouver Island. And maybe later in the day, now that we've all ridden all of the bikes, we'll give you a little bit of an insight into what these bikes are all about, and especially the FJ09 versus the Tracer GT. Should you buy the old one or the new one? Well, let's get out and get some riding in today. Put another 600k in our saddle. Got a great day in riding through Whistler. Some beautiful twisties. A lot of low speed limits though. Lots of traffic. And now we're waiting to on the ferry that takes us across to Nanaimo, BC. Hopefully we'll get to see Tofino and a couple more beautiful roads all the way around. It's pretty nice in here, just waiting for the ferry. It's going to be a 3-hour wait. But do what you can. That's when we rolled in, right? We didn't want to be late. Well, we pulled into Nanaimo late last night, got off the ferry. Everything was closed down, so we didn't really go out and do much, but it was a nice, relaxing night. Got some sleep in. That worked out really good. Now we're just at a place called RC Cycle Sales Service Parts. For a second year in a row, we got to tension up the chain on one of these Yamaha bikes. That's what you get with chains though. That's one of the downfalls, but thought maybe we'd talk quickly about the differences between the Tracer GT and the FJ09. FJ09. Yeah, FJ09. Don't even know. I don't know if you trust my opinion here, guys. I don't even know what the bike's name is. Anyway, guys, what you're gonna do, both Ty and I felt, and Darren, we've all been swapping bikes and everything, and what we found was the FJ was just a little bit more raw and unfined, but you're not giving up a whole lot. You're not giving up performance, there's a little bit of handling is a little twitchier, but you're getting the same exact bike. It really takes, you really have to struggle to find the differences between the bikes. And then there's a few cosmetic changes. The biggest thing though that we noticed was the standard features that you get, like the luggage, the cruise control, the TFT dash. Those kind of things are very nice. On that dash though, that dash, actually the non-TFT dash, is a lot easier to read than the TFT dash. It's just not as fancy. But yeah, the controls and everything are a little nicer laid out, and the cruise control, that's a deal breaker, guys. On a bike like this, every bike should have that. But anyway, guys, we're going to continue on with our trip today. We're on Vancouver Island, and we're going to do one of the famous loops. Do you remember what it's called? Port Renfrew. So we're going to do that loop. It's supposed to be a gorgeous road, and should be about 250k or so by the time we're done. And then we're going to decide whether we want to head back to the mainland or stay on the island. Let's see how she goes. Well, another day under the books. It was a great day of riding yesterday. We went to the island from Nanaimo. We went on Fort, I'll put the name up here. And our bikes were perfect for it. I'm really glad that I got this Tracer 900 GT. It really smoothed things out on a long trip. Don't get me wrong, I love my XSR 900. But this bike is really the best of all worlds in the FJ2. We were really comfortable. And Darren, he did okay too, but these were bumpy little roads. And, you know, it would have been really hard on a naked bike with a stiffer suspension on it. But yeah, it was a great time. Then the island started to get a little bit busy, so we decided to head back on the ferry. Got in late last night. Right now we're in Abbotsford, BC, and we're going to travel up to Hope. And then we're going to do some twisty riding. But let me tell you about the tricky cops. You guys know that I don't really appreciate the cops here in BC.
We were in all the papers in BC, all the news channels, stating how bad we are. We had people writing in on the articles and phoning in telling us that our bike should be burned and we should be thrown into jail.
And let me tell you about this little trick they did yesterday.
I'm sorry, are you saying meow?
Am I saying meow?
So we were passing them. We've been really careful, like literally only going 5 kilometers an hour over the speed limit at the most kind of thing. And we're cruising and I pass a vehicle. I don't even know it's a cop. Pass a vehicle on the double passing lines. He lets us go and then all of a sudden he blips his siren. Well, we're not going fast enough to get a ticket, right? But he thinks we're being cocky and passing him. So he tells us to slow down, blips his siren a little bit. Follows us for a while. And then decides, after he follows us for a while, I'm turning off. Well, I know what he's thinking, right? He's thinking, oh, these guys are going to just go and rip on because we had reduced our speed. Fine, whatever. We'll just go this speed. So we kept our speed the same. What does the guy do? He radioed ahead. He had a radar trap waiting for us down the road, and he was going to bait us into speeding so that he could catch us. He was going to get us. That's a mentality I really don't like. Like, I really don't like it. Now, true enough, people are speeding and it's probably dangerous. I understand all that. But this guy was clearly doing a hook and bait and hoping to just nail us. I'm going to nail the dirty bikers. And that seems to be the prevailing attitude here from the RCMP and from the local cops. And that's why we don't like coming here. That's why we'd way rather go to the States. We're very safe. I'm 50-some years age. The other guys behind me are close to my age too. We're pretty responsible riders, but even we have trouble keeping the bikes down to a respectable level. And as long as you're not killing anybody, I really don't see the point of this. Anyway, this was a long monologue. Let's get on our bikes and go to the next destination. We're going to go up to Hope and then do up to Merritt or something like that. It's supposed to be gorgeous. Let me get some footage. So, Ty has been having a problem with this bag right here. It popped open on him going down the highway. Now, he lost one of his Jesus shoes. Well, we've got to go find a Jesus shoe in Kamloops here. Let's see how he's making out. Ty, I swear we can go out somewhere nice tonight.
With these?
Those are perfect.
You can go out somewhere nice.
Well, especially when you got black socks.
Why, you don't like those?
No, those are okay. Oh yeah, some of the ladies here with me.
I think they look quite good.
They go with your pants.
I know. Makes it look like I have fancy shoes on. No, they don't quite fit.
They don't? I guess you would know.
I guess.
Today we are in Kamloops. Got another room in Kamloops. We're going to try some routes today that look really nice. We found some road ratings and it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So the only problem is it's going to probably be raining all day long. So before we even get started, we're probably going to head to the Walmart and get Ty his rain jacket because that went blowing down the road with his Jesus shoes too. So as promised, it's been a rainy day, but we made it now to the ferry, and we're going to be going across to Nakasp, and that takes us to the route of Kaslo and New Denver. One of the best rides anywhere. Really beautiful. I haven't done it for probably 7 years now. I'm looking really forward to it with the guys. We've got the right bikes. It's going to be fun. We'll see how I remember that, see if it's still one of the best roads that I've been on. We had great roads all day, all the way up here through Salmon Arm, and then, you know, down through Revelstoke, and now here we're going across to Nakasp. It's going to be pretty fun. Well, we're leaving from Nelson. Nelson was fun, went to the pub last night, and yeah, good times all the way around. We came from Kaslo, New Denver route, and we're gonna head right back there and then go visit Vernon for a while tonight. Sometimes, not all the time, you get surprised by a day of riding, something you just don't expect. Today is that day, because originally we started out just thinking we'd do the Kaslo New Denver thing, and then we got into a little town for lunch and decided to go to Fukui or something like that. It's a ferry anyway, and then we decided to go from there to Vernon. Man, this road from there to Vernon is just absolutely phenomenal. We've been having about the best day we've ever had as a complete day of riding. It's been so far about 400 kilometers of just some of the nicest scenery and most twisty roads you can find, and the roads are in really good condition. So it's a beautiful surprise today. This is definitely motorcycle country. You guys will have to put all these routes down in the description for you, because we're actually loving it out in BC. No traffic, no anything. And I know that's part of COVID probably, but can't be all COVID. There's nothing really out here. It's just beautiful. One of the things I love about these trips is the Ma and Pa little hotels. They're cool. They're really cool. Really love that. We got a great room. It's a suite and everything. But check out what's in the back. Check it out. Okay. Nice brook. This is in downtown Vernon. Pretty neat, eh? Tomorrow, can you believe it? Tomorrow is our last day. Well, not our last day, but our last day in BC, and then after that it's the big long journey home. And the way we've got it mapped out, it's almost 900k home. So we gotta enjoy this while we can. Wow, I'm back to my noisy neighborhood, lawns mowing everything. The bike trip is now over, hard to believe. 940 kilometers on the last day. Whew, that took a lot out of me. I was sleeping literally my whole next day, which was my birthday. Came back home, and I was out, barely spent time with my family. It took a lot out of me. I'm getting to be old. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd give you a quick sum up of everything I promised you in the video, and that's talking about the Tracer 900 GT compared to the Yamaha FJ09. If you can find a good deal on an FJ09, it's very similar to a Tracer 900, not the 900 GT, which has a couple features that are really nice to have on a motorbike for a long trip. Notably, the heated grips and the cruise control. Those things are dynamite when you're doing a long trip and there's some straight stuff before you get to the twisties. And all of these bikes don't really handle the twisties and any kind of rough roads or anything like that. These things really shine, and the fact that you can pile on luggage and everything. But the 900 GT is truly an outstanding package. It gives you so much, like literally for the price of luggage, you get so much more. Quick shifters, heated grips, all that kind of stuff. The cruise control is heavenly. And then we were talking a little bit about Darren and his Triumph and how good he'd do. We've got the nice GT bikes, the Grand Touring bikes, and he was on a full out naked Triumph 765 Street Triple R, and it was really quite a comfortable bike for what it is. I mean, it's meant to be put on a track day every now and then, and he was able to do the same mileage as we were. We've done similar miles on the Z900 and on the XSR 900. Don't be afraid to take these bikes. The nice surprising part of the Triumph was how much we could get out of a tank. BC, the speeds are a little bit slower, and he was able to squeeze 334 kilometers out of a tank of gas in BC, which is really good on a bike that size. So guys, this video is getting really long, so I better go and say goodbye for now. Remember to share, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Six's Overdrive, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye.